I think it's now about time we get into this channel, Stachebros, a very well-known, somewhat, and beloved YouTube channel that is very creative with its making of videos, I might say. The humor kind of reminds me of SpongeBob, as usual, because that's quite an influence. But most of the humor on its own is quite good. It's not Looney Tunes, but it's pretty damn good, because it can be quite funny at times. You know, it's kind of funny about how it's called Stachebros, but yet most of the focus is on Luigi, who in some way is the protagonist of the entire channel. Yes, the entire channel. This is quite a remarkable source, especially for how there's lots of videos revolving around him being jealous of his brother's fame and fortune, while he gets mostly nothing, besides Luigi's mansion. He also has his crush Daisy, who is quite funny, and also and a joy to watch those two together. I hope someday we'll see them together. The old days of the channel began around 2009, when the channel was created in the first place, starting with the series Mario and Luigi Stachebros. Then it went on with the success of Luigi Time with Luigi Goes to the Wii Shop channel, which is quite a nostalgic thing right now, and is also quite possibly the most successful YouTube series on the channel. So it's quite no surprise that there's some identity with this channel. The most famous video of which revolving around the sequel to Luigi's Mansion. And there's lots of good characters in here. Donkey Kong is funny. Like, Mario is quite interesting in character. He can be annoying. He can also be nice. It's hard to tell exactly what's his specific personality. But I guess, like, in the games, his personality is all jumbled up into one giant mix. Wario is the fat, stinky slob, along with his pal Wario. They're basically like if Team Rocket weren't that bad of bad guys. Actually, they basically are on Team Rocket, except a lot more weirder. Rosalina is also by far the most ugliest princess you will ever see. I have to admit, everybody admits it. Even Stachebros admits that that's ugly, because unfortunately the plush didn't come out around the time that he got the plush, so we're stuck with this face. Diddy Kong in a way is the wingman to Donkey Kong, which is also something nice to talk about. I don't really have much to say other than the fact that there's something great about this and unique about this channel itself. I don't know how to explain this to you all, but Stachebros has this unique style that kind of feels like this paper craft kind of style. That kind of reminds you of Paper Mario. And by the way, that pun was not intended. And it kind of inspired lots of channels like Goomzilla, and a little bit myself as well. So, if it wasn't for this channel, there wouldn't be that much creative input into designing the background, stories, or unique props and aspects of a Mario plush video, which we are internally grateful for Stachebros. I mean, like, who else do you know, besides cute Mario Brothers, that can make a line like this very funny?
Staring at each other, hoping the other will randomly collapse dead, ending all this agony.
What?
You're not thinking that?
No!
I mean, come on. I can't be the only one who's thinking that.
I was thinking about it a little bit earlier.
I've been thinking so hard about onions.
As you can tell, there's a lot of good stuff that can come from this channel. So, if I had to recommend it, I would recommend watching this after you've seen all of the cute Mario Brothers as a whole. So, yeah, that's quite something that you would enjoy. But however, it's time to hit to the elephant in the room. Well, actually, more like the mushroom in the room. I know that sounds weird, but you know what, screw it.
Tale of my neglect and betrayal.
Over time, there was a little bit of a lack in terms of videos because of college and how Stachebros was going to college. But then there was still some pretty good videos that came out here and there, like Mario and Luigi's Paper Jam, Bottled Up Bowser, Party at Bowser's, etc., etc. But then one day, Stachebros just disappeared. Sometime around 2017, he just stopped coming because he was finishing up college. And then he put out a video called Luigi Breaks His Silence, which was to acknowledge an entire expansion of videos to celebrate 10 years of Stachebros. And immediately after that video, they went straight to work working on the green screen, creative outputs, scripting, voice recordings, and filming. But then someday, Brian came back with a video explaining that Stachebros has hit a hiatus wall.
I got a job offer. Now I edit and animate videos for a pretty major corporation and help onboard hundreds of new employees through animation and video. And it's a great opportunity to help me climb the ladder and get me towards where I want to be in life. I want to eventually edit for television and film, and this is going to look really good on my resume and portfolio.
So now, with a 40-hour work week and not being able to have that much time with Plush tubing to do his portfolio, he is unable to finish Stachebros for quite a while. But however, this does not mean that he has quitted yet. You would know if he would quit, because he's one of those channels that are completely honest and will tell you if they would quit YouTube. So, it's not the end for Stachebros, but I would recommend for you to start watching videos from around 2012 to 2013. That's where you'll find some of the most classic and most interesting and funniest videos that you will ever see in YouTube, along with the CQ My Brothers. So basically, thank you, Stachebros, for all the creativity that you've helped inspire to channels like Goomzilla.